Good evening, Fred.
Good evening, you guys.
Hello.
Good to see you. And uh, we got fires going on around here somewhere.
And high winds here.
Yeah,
I'm
the weather app said this evening, I think it said 40 to 50 mile an hour sustained, 70 mile an hour gusts.
yes.
And so I parked on the other side of the street because there's two giant trees in my parkway, from the side
Ah,
back of the street.
That'd
And
be a good idea.
yeah, and so I figured I actually we had another big wind event here a couple of weeks ago, and got a little golf ball size ding in the hood. Something, one of the little branches fell off, hit my hood. uh, I'm not too worried about it because the paintless ding guy can roll that one out pretty easy. Unless it's in a space that it won't be that hard to do. Anyway, listen, before we get going here, got some really important product details. You might want to grab a note paper on this. If you want a really good workout, here's the first tip. If you want a really good workout, do 2 of the E pluses on the way to the gym.
ooh, e-shots.
Yeah, E-shots, along with, the nitro and that sort of thing. So that's the first tip. Second tip, don't put the 2 boxes of E-shots and then the NOx,
The Knox,
drink.
the amped.
Yeah, the amp Nox. Don't put them right together in the cupboard.
Uh-oh. How many shots are you running on, Fred?
Well, I don't really want to say, but yeah, I did my standard stuff. I try and grab 10, 15 minutes laying there while mom's finishing up her brunch. And I got up and I was so out of it. And I just reached in there. I grabbed 2 bottles, one from each side, but apparently I had stocked some of the, accidentally put an E-shot in the NOx box. And I had both of them out, and I got the routine down, right? And then as I go to put them in the recycle bin, I'm going, why do they look the same? And then I realized what had happened. So anyway, it was a fun drive to the gym, let me tell you.
Oh, good workout too.
I don't get to fire up all 10 cylinders that hard all the time, but we got it. All right, so what I wanted to do today, because I was hoping that a lot of people have been going through the breakout sessions, maybe just share a little bit about our experiences with the breakout sessions. I don't know if anybody, who's going to get a chance to get through all of them. Has anybody, hey, Robin, good to see you. You hear us, Robin?
There
we go. You with us?
Oh, she's she's playing with the mute button.
Come on, Robin. So, Kate and Brian, have you guys gone through all of the breakout sessions?
I haven't gone through
I've just started a couple of them. I haven't gotten all the way through.
Okay, Robin, do you hear us? Give me a thumbs up. Got that deer in the headlight look there, Robin.
There we go. She's
Okay.
you
Can't
are,
hear you.
You can't hear us?
but we can hear you now.
Yeah, when in doubt, plug the damn thing in. Okay, well, I can give you some feedback. How about now, Robin? Hear us now?
I hear you. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, very good. So I'm assuming you didn't hear all the things I said about you before you plugged in.
No, were they good or bad?
Oh, they're always good. Listen to the replay. Okay, so
Excuse me.
what I wanted to do is, my thoughts. It's our group, so it can be anybody's thoughts. Is to kind of help each other a little bit with some tips or insights on any of the breakout sessions. Have you been able to check out any of the breakout sessions, Arnold? Or Arnold?
Yes.
Robin?
Yes.
Good. Bring your camera forward some. There you go. Eyes
I'm
in the
working
top
on- I'm working
1/3
on-
of your screen.
Working on 2 different monitors, and the one that worked with the sound is that one over there.
Oh,
That's why I'm trying to look at you, but it's really only a little dot. You are actually over there.
You're doing well.
No,
Thanks.
no, you've got your eyes exactly right. You're looking straight into the camera, and that's one of the things I try to do because it's hard to look at the camera and not see what's on the screen. So if you
Mhm.
notice, I mean, you can tell a little bit if you look at my eyes right now and right there, you see a little
Right.
bit of a movement. But what I try and do is I try to set the camera up so that I can, see what's going on the screen, and it appears as if I'm looking directly at the camera. And
Very
so
good.
just strictly from a presentation perspective, it's kind of like, video conferencing 101. Look at the difference of your screen and my screen. You've got a complete picture of us. Brian and Kate, their eyes are in the middle of the screen. So they've been diminished in the picture. Kate and Brian, can you point your camera down so your eyes are in the upper third of the screen? Okay, now you might want to come back to up just a little bit. There you go. Okay, see the different perspective, how different it's all posture, right? And if we're doing posture virtually, got to get it. So, Kate, Brian, what you've seen, were there any particular ones of those that you thought was particularly good, or can you give us a little feedback on any of them?
I'm still like fascinated with the Elixir product and trying to learn all about that. It's interesting with the type of collagen and also the compliance with it. When we're taking our pictures and promoting it, you got to make sure that you're compliant, whether you're posting them on social media or just sending them to somebody in a message.
Okay, you can't say that it cured my skin cancer.
Right. And you're supposed to take the pictures in the same lighting. They're supposed to be labeled. You're supposed to have how many, like explain how much you're taking, if you're doing an elixir a day or 2 a day. I'm kind of liking that mocktail in the afternoon with a Bia. Fred, you might like that one. To add the shot of the elixir into half a Bia.
Nice.
Okay, I like the sound of that. What do you do with the other half?
Drink it. Stew. But I mean, unless you like the combination of the extra, the bubbles. I've been trying to get Brian to drink it, but he's not really into it.
Yeah,
She calls
I
it a
like the energy.
cocktail.
I'm sorry?
Because she calls it not a cocktail.
A
but
mocktail.
A mocktail. I don't drink mocktails.
It's not manly enough.
Well, no, no. It's like a virgin margarita or decaf coffee, or no alcohol beer. I mean, what's up with that?
All right, so don't make
Okay.
fun of me, but I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Me neither.
Oh yeah,
But I'm drinking one a day, at least, with the collagen. And I took the pictures.
oh, I was gonna say she doesn't drink anymore, but you do at least one drink a day. Good for you, Brian. Yeah, see. Actually, well, we're not gonna go there. Never mind. If you only knew my exes, then you understand why I drink. Okay, so let's get focused here. So you're talking about that event that took place on Sunday evening, following the
Well, no, not really, because there was other product. Maybe I'm not even from the breakout sessions, but from Pat's session with Josh and listening to the recording and the you share, they share about the product specifications, because I didn't, up until the week before the event, I didn't know anything about the product.
Okay. All right. But weren't you saying last week that the event, that Sunday evening event on how to share, how to do a meeting or whatever with the collagen, did you say that was very informative?
Yes. I don't even know if it's still available. It was on Isogenics Live. It probably is. It was probably recorded and on Vimeo, but I didn't even look for it to review it.
Okay, is that where they had it, as Isogenics Live?
That one was on Isogenics Live, yes.
Okay, I want to do a quick shot because I want to see that. Robin, anything? Oh, the Men of Start. Now that might be interesting. Step into your glow. Ended
That,
January 10th. That was following. Yeah, that's it.
that's
Okay,
the
it's
one.
right there. So we can
Step into
watch
your
that one
glow.
again. All right. Robin, have you checked out any of the breakout sessions that you might
I've
give us
gotten
some
through
feedback
most.
on or recommendations? Because there's gonna be a lot of people won't be able to watch them all.
Yes, I have gotten through most of them. I recommend the Penny app updates. It's very useful, mechanical, just how to and short. That's nice too. It's about 15 to 20 minutes long tops. And I really enjoyed the international one, the first one I think it was,
Yep.
and that was excellent. I just was thrilled to make the acquaintance of those people, and they feel like somebody I know, and so it would be really easy to do business with them. And it excited me to just have the thought of being able to send people to them, because I'm sure that they would get great service and that they look like really nice people to work with.
You're talking about the people in the international offices.
Yes, yes, it was very informative to see that they were there, first of all,
Mhm.
rather than just a voice on a telephone that you have no idea what they look like or what the place looks like or who they are or what they're doing. And they gave us virtual tours of their whole office, similar to what David does when he walks around with his phone. And it was great. I really, really enjoyed it. It felt like it's grow globally, grow locally. I would highly recommend that one. It was excellent. And the right supplements, let's see. Yeah, those two were my favorites, I think, of the Penny app and the other one. So I've seen the one about the elixir, that's excellent.
Okay.
And the Aussies about the Facebook for beginners, and I'm halfway through the other Facebook for more advanced.
All right. Very good. Yeah, and actually, you've got the ones that I was going to give a little feedback on. The international sponsoring thing.
It's
The
fun.
real takeaway from that is don't try to focus on international sponsoring.
Hmm.
Okay.
Good point.
That's, if you're, using, LinkedIn or Facebook and looking for people in Japan or outer Mongolia or, Biafra or someplace like that, same situation. Same, my philosophy on that, on social media marketing. Until you've contacted all of your contacts, why would you be going through the process of having to establish relationships with people,
Hmm.
establish credibility with the people,
Right.
be able to impart your integrity, identify who they are, what they might need. There's a lot in the process of developing
Right.
relationships when there's a billion people, maybe not a billion, maybe just a million people that you already know you haven't talked to yet.
Right.
Okay. I mean, trust me, and you guys, this is rhetorical. You don't have to raise your hands. Have you talked to your doctor yet? Your chiropractor, your
Yeah.
hairdresser, your kid's, doctor, your, you see where I'm going with this?
Hmm.
How about every neighbor? Okay. Why don't we talk to people we know? It's all about us. What are they going to think? What if I approach them on this and it doesn't work out? They've seen me do other things, blah, blah. So what? Okay. And I forget where it was, who said it, but I like the process of, especially the people you should be going after. You shouldn't be going after the guy that, comes by and bums $20 off you so you can get some formula for the baby, and if you got any chores that he can do for some extra money. Wrong guy. His highest level people, they're broke too.
Right.
But the people you should be going after are the ones that you can say, hey, listen, I got a favor to ask. You're one of the sharpest people I know. You're so well connected. You've had incredible credibility in the community, all the things you've done. I've got something I would like you to take a look at. It's my new business. I'm very excited about it. It's in the health and well-being marketplace. I'd like you to take a look what I'm doing. And I'd like you to think of some people that you could refer to me. Okay, edify them, tell them what to do, tell them what you want. What, if you take your deal serious, they're going to take you serious. Short and sweet. And what's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to say, not something I'd be interested in, and it's not something I'd ever recommend somebody do. Multi-level sucks. Okay, so do you. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be, yeah.
Wouldn't want to be ya. Thank you. I wasn't going to go that far, but I you did the line for me. All right. So anyway, that the takeaway from international is focus on local business. Focus on what we do anyway. Keep your ears open for international contacts.
It's good,
So
Fred.
you're telling me you did a year, student abroad in England? Really? Have you made any contacts from there? Have you maintained any friends from there? Whatever. Just be listening, right? Find out, maybe the gal, you've always known the gal, the new husband you haven't really met, and find out he's from Puerto Rico, whatever. That's how you get there. Don't invest too much time trying to force it. And this is where you need to be doing network marketing. You get your new person in, you want to know who their first people are, and you want to get directly involved with them. And then you get 4 levels deep, there's somebody in that batch that has a strong international contact we can go talk to. All right. The other 2 that I've seen, I'll give you this my feedback on that. I watched the social media marketing for beginners, and then the more advanced one. I was starting to take a lot of notes and that sort of thing, not because I'm particularly interested in it, but again, from our previous conversation last week, I want to know a little bit about everything so I can at least help, guide and direct, my new distributors, if that's the direction they want to take. All I can tell you, and this is my takeaway from that, if you're already doing social media marketing, then you're going to get a lot of great information from those 2 breakout sessions. If you're not doing social media marketing beyond, having a Facebook page or a LinkedIn profile, if that's all you're doing with it, my personal opinion would be to not get too terribly involved in trying to aggressively build your social media presence. Okay, the people that are doing it are clearly people who've been doing it for a while. Okay, I found the even the beginner one to be fairly involved. I'm not all the way through the second one, and it is. I mean, I'm trying to metabolize it, but it's okay. And if you have, younger people in your organization that are already doing that, then those might be breakout sessions to steer them to right away. Both of you guys need to keep in mind that the people that are on your greater leg, they're part of your team as well. You need to engage with them. If anything, they can become good resources. I'm thinking, Robin, there's a lot of people in your larger leg that they need to see you being involved with them because you can utilize their stories. Recognizing what they're doing, the little app, was it IsaLife app that pings you every time somebody gets an order or rank advances or gets a PIB or whatever. Spend some time just reaching out real fast, quick Facebook Messenger. I saw you. Congratulations on that new customer. You have no idea how big a deal that is for people to be recognized. And there's a lot of upline that they're missing it. Okay. And I know this because I'm reaching out to some of those people. Quick little, for a lot of them, I don't even really know who they are, but I can find them on Facebook. And I just say, hey, I'm part of your upline support team, saw that customer, kudos to you, go get them. And there's a lot of people that are missing that because they're not focused on what the little onesie twosie people, they're trying to be recruiting, getting their own points, right? So that's my takeaway on the social media. Because some of these top producers are doing it, just keep in mind that they've been doing it for a long time. They've really got it down. Also keep in mind that these are full-time people. This is their deal. Okay, that's, for me, the limited amount of time that I have to invest in the business, I got to put it in what I consider to be highly productive activities for me. Highly productive activities for me is going after, all the people on the list that I haven't talked to in a long time, whether it be people that are already in the organization, going back and talking about, new products that they have not yet been able to, experience, and Kate and Brian, you guys got a lot of people that you can go talk to about the newest products. Because I guarantee you, if you haven't talked to them in a while and they're not doing anything, they have no idea. They're not engaged. Okay. So just my thoughts, and I was hoping we'd have a few more people, hopefully getting more of a input on the breakout sessions. What else is going on that I might be able to help with, folks? Brian?
You made that noise, so
I
I
made the
thought,
noise.
yeah, I thought you were gonna say something.
Well, you got that look on his face like, I probably shouldn't say it. I probably shouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Nothing?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Robin,
I'm
what do you got
solid.
going on?
I'm good. I'm good. I need to pick up the phone more. Still.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to be reaching out to people. All right. But an awful lot of effectiveness is, what are you communicating? Okay. How's your posture? What's your language? Are you picking up to see if, if they might, have any interest in getting, reactivated? If you're talking to old people, new person interested in buying something from you or getting into the business so you can have a new distributor doing something. Just those last three things. Anybody interested in that? Probably not. Not based upon my posture, my energy, and my language.
I was thinking about getting on the roof and just hanging over a little bit of it or something, legs off and swinging them or something like that. So I'm in a better posture.
Like Lily in the big chair.
When, and I actually had a conversation with David on the way down the hill from the gym. Okay. And he, for the first time in quite a while, what I was hearing from him was the right language, the right energy, and the right posture. And it's been a while. And I'm not faulting David. I'm not saying anything negative. He's been dealing with his mom's passing. I mean, she's been passing any day now for 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I cut
And
him a lot
in the
of slack.
hospital rather than at home.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I asked about that because he could keep her at home with hospice care, and I mean, they can do whatever they need to do, right? She likes the place. Okay, so I asked him about that, and apparently, she likes the place. It's a nice place. She likes having the people around to take care of her because she isn't really able to take care of herself. So as long as she's comfortable and happy, right? So the point I'm making here is that I heard the change, and that makes all the difference in the world. And you should really focus on that. Okay, what is your energy level? What is your posture? What is your language? Okay, if your energy level is just about, here like this, frankly, the people you're contacting, at the very best, they're going to be 10% as excited as you. You're going to have to be over the top for them to get any sense that this might be something that they should be interested in. And I'm not saying false over the top. Get excited about what we got. Now, for me, it's really easy to get excited for what we got because I got a frame of reference, a perspective of exactly how significant this is to be with Isogenics, this incredible company, incredible tenure, incredible infrastructure, incredible corporate leadership, and incredible timing in an area that is so rare in network marketing, to find a viable, successful, excellently developed company that's going to push past the $1 billion a year mark. That's incredibly rare. There's only a handful of companies ever done that and stuck around, right? We've talked about this. Amway, Shackley, Herbalife, New Skin, Mary Kay. There's maybe a couple more, but it's so rare. And the fact of the matter is, the people that were there when they transitioned from the 700-800 million a year to $1 billion, and then went to 2 billion, and then went to 3 billion, those are the people that are making buku bucks. They make what most people think is big money in network marketing look like chump change. $1 million a year, that's chump change in that rare group of people. Okay? And so, your energy level, for me, it's easy to have a high level of energy when I'm talking about it. Not, overly excited, unbelievably excited, because that's fake. Now, maybe you don't have my frame of reference. Then you use the energy from somebody that does. One of the people I'm working with, this fellow's been around this industry 35 years. He is so excited about what's happening now. It's like a once in a generation opportunity. If you think about it, generation defined as about 20 years. Amway in the 60s. That was 50, 60 years ago to be with them. Think about that. 60 years, that's 3 generations ago that Amway started. New Skin back in the 80s. We're talking, a generation and a half. Herbalife, 1980, 2 generations, 40 years. So leverage the frame of reference of somebody else, myself, David, what have you. Okay, what's your posture? Are you asking people to take a look? Are you directing them to take a look? Okay, I want you to take a look. Now, this is assuming I've already defined they are interested in my products and open to the opportunity. But then my posture, this is what I want you to do. And I'm going to give you a shout back on Thursday. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Okay. What is your posture? Are you begging or are you leading? And then what's your language? Okay. What are the words that you're using? Listen. So I like, Big Al, Schreider. You know what I'm talking about? Did you got his book right? I look Kate looking down there to see if she's got a book to hold up.
Yeah, well, I don't have the book, but I get the emails.
Okay, you got it on his mail list. Okay, the language that's used. Okay, and one of my favorite ones. Most people know it's a lot better to be in the right place at the right time than smart or good looking. This is the right place at the right time. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Most people know, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Then you're just like the rest of us. You're just like the rest of the cool kids. So posture, energy, language. And if you really want a big lesson, find a way to get on the phone and record yourself while you're talking. Okay, it used to be easy in the old days, just, push record on your reel-to-reel tape cassette player. Nobody's got them anymore. But if you can be on a landline, you can record yourself on your phone. If you only got a cell phone, get Honey's cell phone to record while you're talking on the phone. Okay? The fastest way to improve your energy, your posture, your language is to actually be able to go back and listen to what you're saying. And if you do that, I guarantee you're going to go, oh my God, no wonder they didn't want to join. And pump it up a little bit. All right?
Pump it up.
Sounds
Pump it
good.
up.
Great.
All right, folks, this is the last week of the first commission month. Check your points. You may want to consider, and I know I don't like sandbagging, but as you're prospecting now, you may want to consider holding new enrollments off until Monday. Okay, just play it by the numbers. What are your numbers like now? Because it's a commission month that the Leaders in Action formula tallies. If you're getting real close, push it. Get your new enrollments. Get a rank advancement from of a frontline person, and wrap up this week. Otherwise, you might want to accumulate your weeks for month number 2 starts on January 25th, Monday, a week from today. All right, that's it. Top of the hour. I got to roll. Good to see you guys. Call me if you need me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Fred.
Thanks a
All right.
lot.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, you guys.
Good night.